In fact, let's dwell
It's
on
that long?
Let's dwell on
Oh
a
my
current
gosh.
winner. Bruce Brockbank, golf coach for the men's team at BYU on the Deseret First Credit Union Hotline. Coach, congratulations on the Ping Classic victory last weekend. I know you're the host of that, but, man, Peter Kuest and your boys did some work, and you're positioning nicely for a nice run here at the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, we're excited. The guys, Peter, he's been playing great all year long, and for him to do that at home was, obviously it helps the team, but, he just continues to have a year like it's been a long time since we've had that. You compare him to the greats of, the Johnny Millers, Bobby Clampett, those guys that have won a lot of tournaments.
Those are some incredible names you just compared him to. He shot 17 under. He plays Riverside a lot, but it was great that he went in there and dominated. And not just him, you had to have a good team effort to win this tournament, your second of the season. Carson Lundell, Chad Hardy, Rhett Rasmussen, Brock Stranger, Austin, is it Bonds, Kelton Hirsch?
Yes.
Those guys played well as well. It was a good team win as well.
Yeah, it was really nice. Our guys stepped up when they needed to. Peter kept us in there the first two rounds. And then all of a sudden, the last 6 holes, when we really needed to go, the guys stepped up and made a bunch of birdies.
Coach, you bring up the 5 individual tournament titles this season for Peter Kuest, and you compare him to the likes of Johnny Miller. Where does his season performance rank all time in the annals of Cougar golf?
It's very high up there. I mean, we've been talking about it. Coach Miller and myself have been talking about it for when he won in Hawaii. What is the record? And, I think there's a few guys, when Carl was around, I think there was a few guys that won 5, 6, 7 tournaments in a year. Bobby Clampett was probably one of those, but I don't, 5 is really good this day and age for sure.
There's certainly work to do at the West Coast Conference Championships, which begin tomorrow in Stockton, and you're on your way there today, I imagine, if you're not there already. But
yep.
And then the NCAA Championships, of course. But is this guy going to be pro next year or what?
No, keep that under the radar, will you? We don't want any part of that. We want this kid to be wearing a uniform next year. So you just keep that under your hat. But, there is a possibility of that. And if he continues to play well, that is something that, that's why you go to school, is to find yourself, a good job so you can provide for your family. And, if he gets an opportunity, I'm sure his ears are going to be listening.
Women's golf coach Carrie Summerhays-Roberts joined us on the show yesterday and talked about a conversation she had with Peter Kuest not too long ago, asking him at Fox Hollow, a nearby course in Utah County, what's the best part of your game, Peter? And he smiled and said, all of it. What is it? What is it about Peter that gives him that type of confidence and makes him so tough to beat?
You don't find many guys like that. He is so committed to what he's trying to do. And that's to, not only be a successful Division I golfer, but to play at the next level. And, that's what he does every day. So, I can tell you the strengths of his game, but that's the beauty of him. It's everything. And he's pretty strong at every aspect of the game.
WCC Championships in Stockton start tomorrow. Should be really compelling because Pepperdine's ranked 18th. BYU's ranked 30th. It feels like there's some good teams in the mix, but you're going to have to take down the Waves to get the championship, right?
We're going to have to, as you always say, you set up at the beginning of the year to try to get a conference championship, and there's a lot of great teams, so you better step up and play your best stuff.
Now, the margin of error is so slim in golf, and so when you go through those ups and downs in tournament play as a team, how do you keep your guys mentally strong when the putts aren't dropping? And you're not entirely out of it, but you know that the pressure is mounting.
There's a lot of luck involved as well, but you pride yourself every day to go and compete and try to be whether it's chipping or putting or whatever it is, you just teach them to be as good as they can be under pressure, and you hope that they hit the shots when they're called on.
What does your group do best collectively?
Our group?
Yeah.
I would have to say, we haven't been recently, but we drive the ball really well, pretty straight, and we're pretty good putters. But the straightness is kind of left us for a little while, and hopefully we'll get it back for the next month.
Coach, we're going to give you some BYU Sports Nation karma for the next month so that you can straighten some of those things out. It's been really fun to watch Peter and your guys, and congratulations again on that Ping Classic victory.
Thanks so much. Sure appreciate it.
You got it. Bruce Brockbank on the Deseret First Credit Union Hotline. Deseret First, your values, your timeline, your financial future.
Peter Kuest is the best at his sport at BYU. He is the best. He's going to play on the PGA Tour one day. He is fantastic.
Now,
it's been so fun to watch his career.
Yeah, BYU encountered this situation with Daniel Summerhays in 2006.
I was. You and I were in school when he was as well, and he was doing things that were like, whoa.
Yeah.
So we're seeing that.
He was a junior, and he ended up leaving early. He left BYU early.
Bruce, don't get that out there. It's like,
Bruce,
sorry,
no,
Bruce.
keep it under the cap.
His play is doing the speaking. It's not going to be me. Yeah.
Blame it on Peter for winning 5 tournaments in a season.
I blame you for being great.